Hello, dear friends. Shurma here. Thank you for tuning into my channel today. How about some awesome orchids? Let's paint some beautiful orchids in one stroke deco art style. And these are the materials which I would be using for the project today. To start with, I have a circular watercolor paper which is 5 centimeters in radius, and I have splashed it with some liquid watercolors like evergreen and soulmate, which has a reddish hue. Here is the palette for the orchids. I have crimson red, purple and white acrylics, and I load my flat brush number 6 with purple and crimson red in the beginning, and then I go on and add white and other colors maybe if needed in the course of the painting. Now, before I go on to paint the orchids, I'm just trying to place some stems in burnt umber, and I've used a liner brush for the same. Here you can see that I'm using a flat brush number 6, and I have loaded it with more of white and very less crimson red to create some kind of a pink. And I'm trying to create some orchids in the background just to suggest that a lot of light is falling on it, so it is very faint. Now these pinkish orchids which I'm painting over here, they will form a backdrop for the more darker orchids which I would be painting over these, and you will see them in a bit. Alright, so now I have loaded the brush with purple on one side and magenta on the other, and I have added a tinge of white to magenta whenever required. The highly coveted of ornamental plants, the delicate exotic orchid represents love, luxury, beauty and strength. Orchids are a diverse and widespread family of plants with blooms that are colorful and fragrant. They occur in almost every habitat apart from glaciers. The richest diversity of these plants are found in the tropics. They are shade-loving plants, and they really do not need too much of sunlight. A dear friend of mine, Mala Gogoi, has been my classmate and hostel mate in school. She resides in the Dhemaji district of Assam, and it falls on the eastern side of my country, India. She grows beautiful and exotic orchids in her house garden. Let's pause the painting for a bit and have a look at the photographs of Mala's garden orchids. There you go. How exotic and captivating they are. Look at the colors. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Mala, for sharing these lovely photographs with us. So here we are back to the painting again. There is very little space on this paper, because I'm going to turn this into a note card, and you will see how I do it towards the end of the video. So I'm trying to place the flowers strategically. The top petals of the orchids have more of magenta and less of purple. Hence they look lighter than the petals which are below them. So here I've picked up a liner brush and acrylic white to create the center of the flower. Which is always very prominent. At this point, I have picked up some golden yellow acrylic on a liner brush, and I'm just trying to suggest the center of those lighter flowers behind. These are some branches wherein I would like to create some buds. I'm not going into too much of detail here because the buds are so tiny you can hardly see them. But I'm just suggesting that they are there. The lighter buds are in the background and the darker ones are in the foreground. At this point, I feel that the orchids are looking good enough. You can see the close-up here. I went ahead and added some green to the bottom of the painting because I wanted to make that region a bit more darker. There you go. Once done, I mounted the painted panel on a white note card, and that completes today's project. Hope you enjoyed the awesome orchids painting in one stroke deco art style. And thank you for being with me till the end. Please connect with me on my social media handles, and it would be great to be in touch with you. We'll be back with more interesting painting videos. Till then, bye-bye.